In this video, I'm going to break down real crash scenarios and reveal the hidden factors that most drivers never see coming, the psychological traps, the physics that work against you, and the deadly assumptions that put millions at risk every time they get behind the wheel.
So, once these pretrial motions are
Important disclaimer: all content shown is for educational purposes only, designed to save lives through awareness and better decision-making. But before we dive into these life-saving insights, I need to warn you. What you're about to learn might make you question every driving habit you've developed over the years. Because once you understand the real science behind these crashes, you'll never look at that yellow light, that gap in traffic, or that text message the same way again. So buckle up, because this education could literally be the difference between life and death.
Oh, so a couple of our coworkers that are... Oh my god, god damn.
I just have to ask, what was that truck driver even looking at?
At least 25 miles away from the nearest.
And this next guy, was he even looking at the road? You'd think that would be the end of it, but then this mini truck shows up, and you're just left wondering what goes through people's heads. Was that a sudden turn or a last-second decision? Hard to tell, but a quick reaction saved the day. You'd think people would learn, but no. Here comes a white car from a U-turn that just appears out of nowhere. Luckily, this driver was paying attention. And finally, just when you're feeling safe, a lane change with no warning. Seriously, are indicators that expensive?
Production that I see can make it here. Man, it's a dream thing.
What was a Lambo doing making a turn like that? An expensive mistake for sure. Next, another red light runner. Are you kidding me? And then a truck versus a train. Who in their right mind tries to beat a train? Luckily, the driver just barely made it. Wow.
You guys even more, and we're perfectly fine eating that cost on the people that have been with us from the very beginning.
God damn!
That's why I'm not blazing through here.
lights are on.
That's an interesting way to change lanes. It's called blinking, and you might need it for a second to realize what just happened. Then, a quick fender bender in traffic. And finally, a classic rear end from someone who just couldn't wait. Did that driver just run a red light? That's what you get. And how do you not see a car with its brake lights and indicator on, especially at night? You just can't make this stuff up. For the last one, a crosswalk is not a suggestion. Luckily, the driver wasn't going fast. But what if they were? Was this driver in a hurry to meet the other car? Because they certainly went out of their way to do it. You have to ask, what were they thinking? Next, a very unique way to take a right turn. Who needs lanes? And finally, a textbook U-turn, where they clearly had all the space in the world. Oh, wait, no, they didn't. Not even close. Every crash we just watched had one thing in common. They were all preventable. Not by luck, not by chance, but by making different choices. Slowing down instead of speeding up. Staying focused instead of getting distracted. Being patient instead of taking risks. These aren't complicated concepts. They're simple habits that anyone can learn. But simple doesn't mean easy. It takes discipline to drive safely every single time you get behind the wheel. It takes maturity to put safety ahead of convenience. And it takes wisdom to learn from other people's mistakes instead of making your own. The road is an unforgiving teacher. It doesn't give second chances, and it doesn't grade on a curve. But the lessons are there for anyone willing to learn them. Drive defensively, not aggressively. Assume everyone else is about to do something stupid. Keep your distance, control your speed, and always wear your seatbelt. Remember, arriving late is always better than not arriving at all. If this video made you think twice about your driving habits, then it did its job. Subscribe for more awareness content, and remember to share this with someone who needs to see it, because the next crash we prevent might be theirs. Drive safe out there. Your family is counting on you to come home.